Hello everyone, thank you for joining. I hope everybody is doing good. Today we will talk about an important function from a Python library called AST. The AST stands for Abstract Syntax Trees. The function name in discussion is literal underscore eval. It works as savior in many cases, especially when we deal with the data from a third party source like a object storage from cloud, IoT, etc. The definition of literal eval function as per Python documentation is given on the slide. It is used to safely evaluate an expression node or a string containing a Python literal. In order to understand the importance of literal eval function, let us take an example. I am in my AWS console. I have an S3 bucket with a CSV file. Let us open and see the content of a CSV file. The first row in the spreadsheet is the header. The second row is the actual data. As you can see, the column A contains a string, the column B contains a dictionary, and the column C contains the list. Let us try to extract the data using the Python. Most of the code which you are seeing on the screen is related to accessing the S3 bucket or object from Python. I will not go through the code as our discussion is not related to that. If you want me to make a separate video on how to access a AWS S3 buckets using Python, please do let me know. Let us print the value and data type of all the fields from the CSV file. As you see, we are printing the actual value of the column followed by the data type. One thing to note is the JSON field, which actually contains a dictionary. The program is treating the data type as string. The same is true with the field list field, which actually contains the list. Both of these fields, the data type is considered as string. Now this is problematic because I cannot use any operations which are applicable for a dictionary or list against the JSON field and the list field. In the scenarios like this, in order to safely evaluate a string containing a Python literal, we use the literal eval function. Let us see how to do it. I will define a new field and use literal eval function to evaluate the incoming string field. So let's define a field and use the literal eval function to evaluate the incoming string field. Let's print the value and also the data type. Let me clear the screen and run the program. As you can see, the incoming field is being treated as dictionary. Now I can use all the operations which are associated with the dictionary on the field, the JSON field. Let's try to do the same with the list field. So I'm evaluating the incoming string field, and then I'm trying to print the value and also the data type. So now we see that the data type associated with the list field is being identified as list. So I can use all the operations which are associated with the list on this field. As we gone through this example, we had seen how the literal eval function helps us evaluate the data type the data type associated with the actual Python literal. Finally, the Python documentation link for AST package is provided in this slide. I would recommend you to go through to get more details. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the content, please subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Please do comment in case you want to see any improvements. Hope to see you soon. Take care.